Hi viewers, this is Dr. Jana and you are watching video with me on React. You are most welcome to this React videos. In our last video, we have created one React application. So for that, the software we installed and how to work, everything we have explained in the video one. Now, what we need to do? First, we create a folder, and our folder is React-demo. Okay, so just create a folder. That is mkdir React-demo, right? Then you go inside that cd space React-demo, and then you are already here. So I am using one of the things. I am editor, that is the Visual Studio. You might have installed any of the editor. I already told you that to install this Visual Studio code, VS Code. So then just enter that code space ... So you will see you are already there in this VS Code. Okay, in this VS Code, what you need to do? First we need to create a new app. First we need to create a new app. Actually there are some old version of npm was there, so I updated npm install space -g npm some 8.17.0. so this is already updated here and there is no vulnerability, you have seen it here. And just after this I want to install I want to create a app. Okay, so for that creating that app, what we need to do? We need to go for so this is the thing, npx space create -react -app. so this is the command to create. Then you write what is the application name. I put the application name is React-application. So it has created and you can see it here, you are already there. Okay, so now you have to go to that one, cd React-application application. Okay, so now you are already in this application. Can you see it here? So in this applications you have to start. Okay, what is the command for starting? You have to use the npm start. Just type npm space start start. So if you run this command, okay, and enter, so you can see it will be running, and I think it will. So you can go to the port number and localhost /3000. so automatically it will direct to there, and you can see the application running. And yes, it is running. It is in the background. It is running. You can see it here. So it takes a minute, around a minute. It takes as React script start React applications @0.1.0 this start. So all the things it is starting in the background. It will start everything. Now what you need to do, just with patience, we have to wait for less than 1 minute. So it will run this application, and finally in the browser, any of the browser, it will go to the localhost /3000. Okay, so there it will show you the React is running. Okay, so now let us wait for some time and see that it is still running. You can see here in the background it is running. So only what is the command you have given, that you remember that we have given run npm space start. Okay, so by default all the things it will be running, so it is still running. Okay, so if in the meantime you can check it here that we created here, my folder name is Dr. Gunjana. Yes, now things are there. So all the things it is created, you can see it here. Starting the development server also fine. So it's now it will take very less time to run the things, right? So once it runs, you can see inside the React demo folder, what is the folder we created. By default a number of things it will be created. So the React, it will create all the necessary and relevant files for you. Automatically it is created. There is nothing to worry about all those files. Okay, there what we do, we'll find a number of folders there, and one of the important folder is the source, src source folder. There you will find a number of files, like the JavaScript files will be there. The important files are app.javascript files, and we will have some HTML folder also, like index.html folder. Alright, so we can edit that app.js file, and there whatever things we want to be displayed, that also we can do it here. It is starting, so yeah, it's completed successfully, and it is telling you go to the localhost 3000, like that. It is something it is saying. Fine. So you come on here, so localhost colon 3000, it is still running, and it, you can see it is successfully running. You are seeing all the things there. Fine. So minimize all things. Then if you go to the folder React demo, now you see node module, public, source, or number of folder, 3 folders and number of files here. So out of that, the most important thing is the source folder. In the source folder, you can see app.js is already created for you. Can you see the app.folder? It is already created for you. So now, are you getting? So in this P, in the paragraph, just you control V. So nothing like that. Okay, you delete this one first. Delete, and welcome to our React app. Okay, so welcome to our React app. What you have given? Just a simple things I changed here inside this paragraph. And logo, everything will be there. So just I do it here. Okay, so the moment I enter, okay, fine, it's okay. Now if you come on here, just refresh. It is not saved here. We have to save it here, I think. So Control S, right? So once you save it here, you can see, yeah. So it will reload. So paragraph we have done it here. So file just save. Okay. Okay. Now once you saved it here, can you see here? It is already, once you saved it here, it is showing welcome to our React app. Can you check it here? So with a small modification here, automatically it is done there, right? So like that, you will find a number of files here. One is the app.css. So this is related to the cascading style. It is for the beautification and all things you are using. And app.js, all you see app.js, you will find the function, app function, and in this function, if you see here, we are having all the details we are having. You can check it here. So all the HTML file here, from header to this header, everything you can check it here. It is there. Okay. So the logo is there and everything. You can remove this logo. That is not an issue. That we will learn how to do all the things. Fine. So now this is the thing we have done it here. Okay. In addition to this, you can see one index. Can you see it here on one index.js file? It is there, and one index.html file also will be there. Okay. So index.js file is there. In the index.js file, if you see it here, yeah, import React from React, import. So all the things it is there, and it is also importing the cascading styles. It is there, and it is importing the app, the root file here. It is there also. And if you see here, constant root React DOM, create root document, get element by ID root here. So all the things what you want, it is here already available here, right? And in addition to that also, if you minutely observe, here having the different package.json, package lock.json, then setup test, it is for testing purpose. Okay, and the logo is there also. So everything, whatever things you want, all things you find it here. And one readme file is also there. So all the things we can get it here. Clear? So now we go to the index.js. We are already in the index.js. Okay, in the index.js script file here. So we have the app folder. Okay, so this is the root component. Can you see it here, the app here? So this is, we call it the root component. Okay, so this root component, and here you can see in this root component it is going to so get element by id is a root. You get it now? So it is going to the document root. Clear? So then another thing is that we are having the app.css. There's cascading style sheet part is there. So there, in addition to that, we are having app. You check it here. I am showing you the app.css it is here. App.css is there. Then app.test, the app.css, you will find all these cascading style sheet for the beautification you want to. Similarly, app.test.js, it is only for the testing purpose. You can use it there. You get it now? Now, we need to go to the index. Okay, index.js, all the things it is there. Okay, node public is the public. If you go to the public, you can find something index.html. Can you see it here with the index.html? So you can check it here. Okay, so in this index.html, if you see manually everything, yeah, so it is having the body div id is equal to root, okay, and all things it is mentioned there. Okay, so it contains the root here, you can see it here. So then what you need to do, it controls the entry to the index.js. Okay, with this root, if you go to the okay, you come out of this public and again you go to the source, you can go to the app.js. Okay, app.js also we are giving, if you check it here, app.js. Okay, so it controls the entry to the index.js, not app. It is equal to index.js. Okay, you control the index.js. In the index.js again it is giving React DOM create root document.get element by id. Here also we are showing the root. Yeah, so you get it now. Then what is the meaning of these things? It controls enter into the index.js, and here React DOM library. Can you see React DOM library? The React DOM library here. The React DOM library, it renders the app component into the root. Here it is shown, it is in the root. Okay, then app component contains the HTML. Remember that this app component it contains the HTML file, right? So these are things. So this is and ultimately it is displayed in the browser. Okay, so this HTML what is there already in the app component, so this finally it is displayed there. Now let us go to the index.js. Where is the index? We are already there in the index.js. Then you see here we are having import, you check it there, number 2, import. Okay, so this is another way also. Just we can go for this import dot all things. Just you, instead of that one, what we do, I write it here import. I go for import space curly braces here. I am putting it here. Here I am writing create root, CREATE, create root, ROOT. Just I am writing import create root. Then I am just going for from okay, from where? Now this same React DOM / client, React DOM / clients. Okay, from space React DOM space React. Okay, not like that. It is to DOM, like React DOM. the React DOM, okay, slash client, okay, React DOM slash client. So you can put it slash client CL, it is there, right? You get it now. If you are doing this thing also, and another thing is that whatever the React DOM render we are doing it here, where that if you see other can you see? So this React DOM render, whatever things we are doing it here, the entire thing from 8 to this one also, yeah, got it now. So this we can also block, okay, 8 to 13, okay. So okay, there is a shortcut way how to yeah, you give me one more time. Now you can see we are moving to the app.js, okay. So you can see the app.js, we are already there in the app.js. So here just you keep the div from header to header, remove all the things, remove header to header, okay. This header to header, this part, entire things you can remove here, just to delete here, get it now. So now div class name app is there, remaining all things are removed, okay. So now, because as I told you that everything here is component based, so you see, so this component it can be reused also, that is the one of the important features here, right? So for this what you need to do, we can remove the logo also part, this part also, just you close it, okay. Then import app class, it is there as it is there, right? Now here then what you need to do, we just go to the source, yeah, we are already in the source, then we create a folder. While you are in the source, you create a folder, okay. So we create a new folder, the name of the folder we put it as the components, okay, we put it as the components, right? So name of the things it is the components, let it be there, right? So enter. So then you created a folder components, and while you are in this component, you create a file, okay. What is the file name we are getting? So you put greet.js, name it greet, GREET, and dot, just you create a JavaScript file, because I want to use as a function here, right? So now are you getting me? So now there, so just you enter the greet.js, if you find it here, then just you put function, just to create a function, just to create the function, and what is the function name? You can put it the same greet, you will find it here, everything it will come, GREET. So greet is our functions. Are you understand? So greet is the function now. Greet is our function name. So what it will return? This it will return. Okay, enter. So it will return one HTML file. So go for return. So whatever, same thing. It will return. Say something like you put it h1. Whatever things you write it here. So there, hello, it will welcome, say hello Dr. G Jena, something like that. Hello Dr. G Jena. Okay, it's my name, it will hello. So the hello. Is it clear? Then here, just after this, you go to the export default grid. Just you need to write it here at the end. export, just you go for this export, then you go for default, okay, then you have to go for the grid, okay, GR. It will also show you, nothing to worry, all the things, it is because IntelliSense it will show export and default. Then what you need to do is save it, okay, all the things, Control S. So Control S is the save, you saved it here. Then immediately go to the app.js, okay, you go to the app.js. In this app.js, in line number 2, so you are having there, what we need to do, you have to go for here, you can put an import file, it is import, you go for this import, yeah, you do it here, import, then what you are importing, you are importing grid, GR, it is there already there, import this grid, where from .component.grid, okay, it has already taken, okay, from this grid it has already taken. Then are you getting me this thing? Then D, your class name is equal to app, just you need to do it, so just you go for the grid, okay, so you can go for the grid here and just you close it here, space slash, and it's enough. Got it now? So with this, what you have done, you have completed one component, okay. So now let us save it, Control S, and try to run this and see what is the output there. You can see it here, it is showing you hello Dr. Jijana, it is greeting you, you got it now. So are you following me? Okay, so now if you again go back to the, in our grid.js, I have given hello Dr. Jijana, hello Dr. Jijana, and now in our app.js, what you have done, just to see it here, just I remove that logo, I don't need that logo, I put import grid from components, because the folder is components and there we created the grid.js file, so there is no need to put this extension .js, okay, and here I put it here. You can put this tag grid, opening tag, closing tag, because it is one, there is no thing, so just you put it, this is the same tag, both opening and closing, right. So now here export default app, it is also there, right. So in the similar way, we'll be able to do all things, fine. We can rewrite the code, just insert this function grid, just to write constant const, just to write this one, constant grid, okay. So this is the arrow function we are writing, just to write the constant grid, which is equal to, okay, constant grid, which is equal to this one, and at the end we are writing equal to, and this one also, this implies, okay, I think not here, I think you did a mistake here, at the end here, which is equal to this thing. So these are the things you can do it here, this is the same, and remaining return there, and export default grid, right. So this way also you can do it here, right, but when you want to draw it here, when you want to run this one, you save it, file, save also, save it here, but when you want to run this program, the output still it is there also, there is no change here, get it now. So it is also working fine, you understand. So it is also working fine, that means, so you can use an arrow function to do all the same thing, right. So now you can we can stop this default export. What is there? Export is there, no? So it is there. Just put it control this one. Okay. So then for this, what I need to do? You can go for here export constant grid. It is there as it is. Export. Are you getting me? So you can write export constant grid. Same thing, return everything there as it is. Okay. But for this, what you need to do? If you run this, it will not run. Says for example, I saved it. Control is, and I want to run this output here. You see, the output it is not showing. It is showing some error. Are you getting me? So in that case, what you have to use the import and export here. Then you have to go to the app.js here, and here in this import from what we are doing it here. Are you getting me? So here you have to put it in a curly brace here. That's all. Shift this one, and this you put it here at the end also, right? From component and all things. Then it is the same as it is. From this is then function app and return, all things are there. So the grid is there, and here export this there. So now just save it, file, and you can go for the save or control S, you can press it there. If you are doing it here, then if you see now it is showing this there. So in this way you can go for import and export all the things, and you can use also this now array functions. So I hope you have enjoyed the very fundamentals and basic things in this React. In our next video we will try to cover some of the other important things. Thank you for watching this video. If you do like this video, please share with your friends and give us a thumbs up also, and take care of all. Thank you for watching this video once again. Have a good day.